Hey, what's up, you guys? This is your boy. You know who I be. No need for any introductions. This is my Raw Super Show review from this past Monday, December 5th. So let's get right down to it. Raw starts off with John Cena simply was saying what happened at Piper's Pit last week. And then he brought his attention to the main event at WrestleMania between him and The Rock. And he wants a championship title bout in this match as well. So he turns attention to CM Punk. So before he can say anything about CM Punk, here comes Alberto Del Rio. John Cena, you don't deserve a match with CM Punk. It's I should get a match. He's simply saying that because he felt that CM Punk should have been disqualified because he inadvertently uncovered the turnbuckle and putting through it, and the match was won there by CM Punk and not Alberto Del Rio. So he's talking some shit. And then here comes Vicky and Dolph Ziggler. Excuse me! Ziggler talking about, neither two of you should be wrestling. Did you see what I did last week? I beat Randy Orton. Did any of you beat Randy Orton? No. I beat Randy Orton last week. So you know Ziggler talking his shit. And then here come the Miz. He's talking about, I put out R-Truth and John Morrison. And I had John Morrison released from the WWE. Like, we really give a crap. It's the same old shit with The Miz. I'm awesome. And then here comes John Laurinaitis. He's talking about, okay, you guys, I see where we're going with this here. You guys wanted to get into a WWE title match at TLC. John Cena, you're not part of this. I have a special match for you. Come to my office. I'll tell you who's going to be your partner or your opponent. Miz, Ziggler, and Del Rio, you're going to have to compete with WWE SmackDown superstars. See when one of you will be at TLC to face CM Punk for the WWE title. Miz, your match is next against Randy Orton. Orton, unfortunately, is not part of no WWE Championship match this year, but he's still going to be doing something with somebody. We'll tell you in a minute. This match with him and Miz, made Miz look a little bit weak because Miz could do a lot better than what he does and what he do. But the match itself, it was okay. It lacked a little bit. Orton did his thing. Miz did his thing, but not much. But here comes Wade Barrett. The Barrage Barrett comes in and tries to get into Orton's head. So, did he get into Orton's head? Of course he did. Instead of turning his attention to The Miz, he jumps out of the ring and chases Barrett right back into the back. And then he forgot he's being counted out. Before he could do anything, I beg your pardon, he was about to get counted out, but Randy Orton came to the ring and about to plant the DDT on Miz while he was up in the ring. He's out the ring, and then he saw Wade Barrett, so Barrett chases him, and he's counted out, and the Miz wins the match just like that. So Miz will be facing CM Punk at TLC for the WWE title. One match done. Okay? So, this feud between Barrett and Orton has been going for about maybe 2 years, since last Survivor Series up to this year's Survivor Series. Orton won that, and Barrett won this one at Survivor Series this year. So, I think I see a Randy Orton and Wade Barrett match. Probably a tables, ladders, and chair match between those two at TLC. Think more to come by next week. Better yet, WWE SmackDown on Friday night. Alright, with that said, and we get the match between Alberto Del Rio versus Daniel Bryan. This was not much of a match either because Daniel Bryan, of course, nursing some rib injuries due to Mark Henry putting him in that World's Strongest Slam last week. And, of course, the cross arm break gave Del Rio the win. So he's going to be in the match with The Miz versus CM Punk at TLC. Okay, so the next match we get, not the next match, but we get the next match. we get John Cena about to find out who his opponent going to be in the social experiment match. Meanwhile, he's back there dressed up as a Zack Ryder wannabe with his hair and his bag, and he's going to give us back a chance. Really? Okay. So, John Laurinaitis, simply tells Zack Ryder about, the WWE Network is going to be hot next year, 2012, of course, WWE Network. Probably in the spring, probably in the fall. We just got to wait and see. So, John Cena gets real serious now. He wants to find out who his opponent is going to be. All right. Tonight, in the social experiment match, John Cena, you'll be squaring off against Zack Ryder. And if you win, John Cena, you'll get to be in the TLC match with The Miz and The Real against CM Punk for the WWE title at TLC. Zack Ryder, if you win, you will face Dolph Ziggler for the United States title at TLC. Good luck to you both. So they both looked at each other and they was like almost ready for this match. So this match was going to begin right after the Divas match. And I'm about sick of these divas right now. Kelly, Eve versus Beth Phoenix and Natayla, the pinup strong sisters. For like the 35th, 50th time, I'm about tired of these divas. And then in the middle of the match, before the match started, you get a promo with it begins 2012, and they have a female girl along with this boy talking about the world will end as you know it. And we trying to figure out who this prop is going to be. Is it The Undertaker? Is it Brodus Clay? They building it up because I think it's going to happen between now. It's going to happen on the second day of next year, second day of the new year. Anything could happen, so we don't know who it is. You guys can tell me who is going to be, Undertaker or Brodus Clay. I think it's one of the two. So anyway, the match between the divas, nothing really to call for. Kelly wins on a roll-up by Beth Phoenix, and they win the match. So I'm about sick of even mentioning that anymore. Kelly, just a suck-up. Eve, her boring. Beth Phoenix and Natalya. One of those two Eagles are going to collide sooner or later. Moving right along. Alright, so we get Kevin Nash and David Otunga talking about, Mr. Laurinaitis has informed me that you have a match with Triple H at TLC. And this is a ladder match. Not only that, the ladder is a sledgehammer. Anyone you can use it anytime. So, but you got a match tonight against Santino Morello, whatever sort of thing. So, we'll look for them later. And this feud between Triple H and Kevin Nash is finally starting the feud. I think more of it's going to happen by next week when Triple H returns for the Slammies. 3 hours. Raw, Super Show, Slammy Awards. So check it out then too. Alright, so we get the match between Zack Ryder and John Cena. Interesting match to say the least. I'm not going to go into it. Fans are like booing at Cena and all this because he wants to give Zack Ryder a chance and he didn't. He beat Zack Ryder, so he goes to TLC to face CM Punk, The Miz, and Alberto Del Rio. So when Zack Ryder's upset, he's like, I should have won that match, bro. And Cena told him to wait up. He goes to John Laurinaitis. You should give that man one more chance. And he simply was saying, one more chance. So John Laurinaitis said, if you want him to give one more chance, you have to concede the WWE title match at TLC for Zack Ryder to go face Dolph Ziggler for the U.S. title. So he simply just, I've been a 10-time WWE champion. And do I give Zack Ryder one more chance? He gets one more chance. So John Cena concedes, give up his title shot at TLC to give Zack Ryder his United States title shot at Dolph Ziggler at TLC. But he has to win his match against, eventually come to find out, it's Mark Henry. And in this match is a no count out, no disqualification. So it was not much of a match either. So here comes, once again, John Cena to the rescue. And people are like, why didn't Big Show come out? I mean, why John Cena? Why? So John Cena puts him in the attitude adjustment before Zack Ryder could do anything else because he's getting marred in this match. So he puts him in the AA. Zack Ryder rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. He wins. Zack Ryder, Dolph Ziggler, TLC for the United States Championship This was coming for weeks and months, thank goodness. But why John Cena? Why? You could have gotten Big Show WWE. I'm just tired of this mess. Alright, so we get Kevin Nash to face Santino Marella. Not much of a big deal here. The feud between Santino and Nash, interesting, but it was Nash who beat Santino Marella and the Sledgehammer by his side, but didn't use it. So we get the match finally with Dolph Ziggler versus the Great Reich Sheamus. Ziggler and Sheamus, like I said, was by far really the best match of the night. But at the same time, Zack Ryder comes out and takes Ziggler off guard, and Ziggler forgot to turn his back on Sheamus, and he gets the Brogus kick by Sheamus, and the Great White Sheamus beats Ziggler, and that's pretty much it for that. So then we get the the main event, which is the contract sign for the WWE title at TLC.
Right.
So John Laurinaitis, after Del Rio, Miz, and CM Punk talking about, I want to fight once we sign these contracts, was going on. He simply said, for the first time at TLC, the WWE title will be a tables, ladders, and chair match. The new WWE champion. So I'm like, oh, really? Yes. So Miz did his thing, Alberto did his thing, CM Punk did his thing, signed the contract. CM Punk rattles both Miz and Del Rio, and the next thing you know, CM Punk is the lone man in the ring with the belt. So that's how TLC is going to be. CM Punk versus The Miz versus Del Rio in the tables, ladders, and chair match for the WWE title. And that's pretty much how Raw ended. Raw really sucked this week. I must say it's a 6. The Divas made it no better at all. But the feud between Orton and Barrett, good. Nash and Triple H is starting to brew. And we also learned that WWE Network, like I said, is going to be sometime in the spring, fall. And Kane, there's going to be a masking of Kane. He's going to be back at this big red machine. Is he going to be a big red machine or just a big diesel monster? We'll have to find out when the time comes. That's my Raw review show this week. What did y'all think about Raw? Post your comments and whatever and tell me what y'all think. Until next Monday night, you guys, I'm Roll2G or sometime after that. Thanks for watching. I know I'm not the electrifying man on YouTube, but damn it, I know what's happening next. And if you need to know, come see me. I'm out. We'll see you next week. Peace.